Let's learn about this topic. Functions of nouns. A noun is not just a naming word that sits still. It has a job to do in every sentence. What is it about? A noun can do several different jobs in a sentence. The same word, like captain, can be a subject in one sentence and an object in another. The job a noun does is called its function. The most common functions are subject, the person or thing doing the action; direct object, the person or thing that receives the action; indirect object, the person who gets the direct object; complement, a noun after a linking verb that renames the subject; and a noun in apposition, a noun placed beside another to explain it.
For example, the students were reading quietly. Subject, they do the reading. For example, have you fed the cat? Direct object, it receives the feeding. For example, I became an actress. Complement, it renames I after the linking verb became.
Quick check 1. In the sentence, the gardener planted the seeds. What is the function of the word gardener? Is it A, subject, B, direct object, C, complement, D, indirect object?
The answer is subject. Gardener does the action of planting, so it is the subject of the verb.
Quick check 2. Which word is the direct object in the boy kicked the football? Is it boy, B, kicked, C, football, D?
The answer is football. Football receives the action of the verb kicked, so it is the direct object.
How to use it? To find the function, ask simple questions. The subject answers who or what does the action, and usually comes before the verb. The direct object answers whom or what, after the verb. The indirect object answers to whom, or for whom, and comes between the verb and the direct object. A complement follows a linking verb such as be, become, or seem, and renames the subject. A noun in apposition sits next to another noun, often between commas, to give extra information about it.
For example, my sister gave Tom a present. Tom is the indirect object, he receives the present. For example, durians remained my favorite fruit. Fruit is a complement after the linking verb remained. For example, my friend, a talented pianist, won the prize. Pianist is in apposition, renaming friend.
Quick check 3. What question helps you find the indirect object in a sentence? Is it A, what is the action? B, whom or what receives the action directly? C, to whom or for whom is something done? D, when did it happen?
The answer is to whom or for whom is something done. The indirect object answers to whom or for whom. It is the person who gets the direct object.
Quick check 4. In mother gave the baby some milk, which word is the indirect object? Is it a, mother, B. Baby. C. Milk. D. Gave.
The answer is baby. Baby is the receiver who gets the milk, so baby is the indirect object. Milk is the direct object.
Watch out /special cases. Do not confuse the direct object with the indirect object. The indirect object is the receiver, and the direct object is the thing handed over. In She gave the dog a bone. Dog is the indirect object and bone is the direct object. After a linking verb, the noun is a complement, not an object, because nothing is being acted upon. It simply renames the subject. A noun in apposition must point to the same thing as the noun beside it. So my uncle, a doctor, is kind, works because the uncle is the doctor.
For example, Dad bought me a watch. Me equals indirect object, watch equals direct object. For example, she is a clever girl. Girl is a complement renaming she, not an object. For example, Singapore, a busy city-state, is very clean. City-state is in apposition to Singapore.
Quick check 5. In My brother became a pilot. What is the function of the word pilot? Is it A. direct object, B. indirect object, C. complement, D. subject?
The answer is complement. Became is a linking verb, and pilot renames the subject brother, so pilot is a complement.
Quick check 6. In Mr. Tan, our class teacher is very patient. What is the function of class teacher? Is it A. it is in apposition to Mr. Tan, B. it is the direct object, C. it is the subject of the verb, D. it is the indirect object?
The answer is it is in apposition to Mr. Tan. Class teacher sits beside Mr. Tan between commas to explain who he is, so it is in apposition.
Let's remember the key points. The subject does the action. The direct object receives it. The indirect object is the person who gets the direct object. Ask to whom or for whom. A complement follows a linking verb and renames the subject. A noun in apposition sits beside another noun to explain it. Well done! You have learned this topic. Keep practicing and you'll master it.